Welcome back, everybody. Brook Goff, founding attorney of Goff Law Group, has a big passion for baking.
Yeah, she actually does a regular series on Facebook where she shares recipes and legal advice. Melissa Cole joined her in the kitchen to make some sugar cookies. Take a look.
Hi everybody, we are in Brook Goff's lovely kitchen, and not only are we making, this is your signature sugar cookie recipe?
My signature sugar cookie. Every good baker needs a sugar cookie recipe.
Okay, so we're gonna learn it, and we're also learning some of your kitchen staples, because you bake a lot.
I bake a ton, and people see me using stuff on air, and they'll always ask me in our baking stuff, they'll be like, hey, what is that, what is that? So I think sometimes like doing a little kitchen staple, a little recommendation session might not be a helpful thing.
So sifter, a little sifter, is that?
Yeah, so this, everybody needs one of these. So I get this at Sur La Table, you can get it pretty much anywhere. But like when you need to do powdered sugar, I find that like if you go to like a, barbecue or whatever, people make cookies with powdered sugar, they sprinkle, it's not meant for that. You're killing the consistency of it. Put it in here, a little bit of this, and it goes a long way.
Yeah.
It does, but it looks fancier, but it also keeps the sugar light and fluffy. That's the thing. So this is this guy. Two things that some things people haven't seen. So here's this. So this is for, so do you ever watch Little Mermaid?
Oh yeah.
Kids? Okay. So this is what the thingamabobber is for me. I don't know what this is called. I was in college and somebody had when they were using it, and then I just always used it. So when you have eggs and you're putting eggs into a recipe, you use this and you kind of go like this, and it whisks your eggs for you just like that. So if you're making scrambled eggs in the morning, you just, I mean, this is not a very good, a really good bowl. We can do it in here though.
So this is for like to scramble eggs, to whisk eggs,
or to get it ready for your recipe.
Okay.
So it just
breaks them up a little bit.
Yeah, but look at that.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
And it makes them all foamy and fluffy, and it takes 2 seconds. Look.
No, I've never seen that before.
Yep, so most people. And a ball whisk. So most people know your traditional whisks.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Okay, do you know when you do flour, sometimes it flies the flour out? This is a ball whisk. These are rubber. It prevents what we just talked about from happening, so I'll show you. So baking powder and our salt, and the ball whisk keeps all the stuff in because it sticks it to the side.
Instead of flying all over the place.
You got it. And even when you pull out, you know how you take the whisk out and it goes everywhere?
Yeah.
See? So ball whisk is awesome. It's the only kind of whisk
Who
I really
knew?
use.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, so this is the recipe.
Yeah.
You started it a little bit. We've got flour.
I did. So we have flour, 2 cups of flour. We have some baking powder, and then we have salt. So that's what's in here. Just whisk it together. Always make sure you really whisk this because obviously you want the ingredients to be even throughout. I had 1 egg and an egg yolk. So 1.5, I suppose. And then we mixed all those together in here. And here's a 1/4 cup of sugar. I'll tell you what we're using this for in a minute.
Okay.
And then we already started 2 sticks of butter. I know, but if you're going to eat a sugar cookie, it's a sugar cookie.
You have to have the butter.
And
2 sticks of softened butter.
Softened, salted butter.
Okay.
Always, guys, if it says unsalted butter, say fake news. Always salted butter.
Fake news.
And 1.25 cup of sugar. Right? So
actually, that's not a ton of sugar. I mean you got to go for it.
You got to see it. So yeah, that's kind of a lot.
So this is like a cool fancy mixer.
Another kitchen staple. So this is an in-Carson mixer. I've wanted one of these for a few years. This is a kitchen staple is a really nice mixer. However, really nice is different. If you're on a budget, Hamilton Beach. It makes a decent mixture. KitchenAid can get up there though. They're like $4.50. I think Hamilton Beach is like $175 range. They make them at Walmart. They sell them at Walmart, excuse me, but they're fantastic. This one's special order. This is like $1,000. You don't have to go all in. Like this is, and also this is not for a beginner baker because it's so easy to break this thing. So I've actually broken it on air trying to figure out how to use it. So this one's great. And if you're building up, maybe this is like a 5-year in.
Yeah, something you look forward to after you've worked really hard.
But it's pretty amazing because I have to tell you, your mixer determines everything about your finished product. So mixing bowls, I'm going to say that's a kitchen staple. Get really fancy ones with handles. All clads are $100. You can get them at Walmart too, but it doesn't affect the quality of what you're doing. This does. So this has actually cookie paddles. It's a special paddle. You'll see they're not like the little whiskey things. What it does is it keeps it so that it's not over mixing, and it keeps it so their point is to fluff it, which when you're doing salt and butter, or excuse me, salt and flour.
Sugar.
Can I talk? Sugar and butter, that's what you want. You want it fluffy. It's been a day already, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to let that go to town. You're going to scrape down the sides. Then you're going to add your eggs, your vanilla. Guys, always get your vanilla at Costco. $18 for this thing.
And it's pure vanilla. It's not like imitation vanilla.
Never use imitation. Skip it. This is pure, always pure vanilla. And this is literally anywhere else. If you took all the little bottles, probably $100 worth of the little bottles of vanilla. So this is awesome. Costco always has it. Sometimes on sale. And always with your salt, use coarse kosher salt.
Oh,
always,
okay.
always. If it says fine salt, fake news. The coarse salt stays in the cookie, so when you get a bite once in a while, you bite on a piece of salt. And with sweet, it's amazing.
Tastes
It's like
so
a
good
pretzel,
together.
right? So that last one is so nobody has time. When they want to bake, then you don't have time. Reynolds makes a pre-cut parchment paper that's perfect for every cookie sheet.
Amazing.
Great. So you don't have to, like, you know, cut your finger or rip too much of it or whatever the case may be. It's perfect. And of course, my last piece is that for a kitchen staple are cookie sheets. Go high end. Home Goods, fine, I guess. No.
I find if
Heston-
I get those, I have to replace them like every year.
Right, Heston makes, it's a couple $100, I get it, so like save it for a Mother's Day gift or whatever. An amazing cookie sheet will last you forever, and it cooks the cookies so even, it's just amazing. They come out beautiful.
So it does matter. A cookie
Yeah.
sheet does matter.
So after we do all this action and we get all of our stuff, the staples we did, these are our finished result, right?
yeah, they
These are
look
the
so
sugar cookies.
good. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Nice and big.
One other little thing with sugar cookies, yes, nobody wants a small cookie, but you take the, I don't have one here, you take a measuring cup, like the big one,
Yeah.
or the little, like, 1 cup dry measuring,
Right.
you put it on the top, you just push it down ever so slightly, just a tiny bit.
After you put the balls on the
You put
cookie
the
tray?
balls on, you roll them in sugar here,
Yeah.
then you put the balls on, then you take a little bottom of a measuring cup, you just push it down ever so slightly. It's gonna give it a nice little flat so that you get that nice little, like, that nice little cliff, and it allows more of it to become, like, denser in the middle.
I love it. It's
great.
great recipe. And pretty easy too.
So
Yeah.
easy. You can make these with kids in 10 minutes.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Wow, looks amazing.
That does look so good. She's such a good baker.
All right.
Yeah, you can get in touch with attorney Brook Goff by visiting gofflawgroup.net. You can also follow along on Facebook when she does her recipes at Goff Lawyer, on Instagram at Goff Law, or even on TikTok at Brook Goff Official.
Cool.
Yeah. Still ahead on Great